Hello, welcome to my channel. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. I'll be uploading content every single day. And I hope to see you in the next video. Let's go live. There is a lot of wind going on right now. Hopefully this wind brings some rain. It seems to be accumulating some clouds. So I'm pretty sure it will rain tonight. But when it gets like this, unfortunately, my audio quality kind of suffers because, yeah, mics and wind don't really like each other that much. But the wind is beautiful. It definitely is beautiful. So I'm not complaining. I just want you guys to have as good as an experience as you can have. Yes, English. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Indeed, greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me on my stream today. I really appreciate you sharing your time with me, and I hope you're all well. I hope you're having a good time. Please tell me in the comments how you are, if these videos or these streams help you. Um, like it really helps me to hear it as well, because I sometimes have a hard time believing it. Even though I do believe it, I still convince myself otherwise sometimes. So feel free to leave a comment. I would love to interact with every single one of you. Just pulling my bud off of the stems, and then I'll be crushing it. I'll be rolling myself a little doink. I'll be smoking said doink, and we'll just have some really relaxed chats, share some good information, love each other unconditionally. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good to me. I hope it sounds good to you. And if it does sound good to you, please stay tuned. I'm doing these streams every single day so that I can build a community, so that I can provide for people that need something like this. And I think more importantly, or most importantly, so that I can start following my life's path, my dream path. Do you ever want to be dependent on weed? No, absolutely not. And fortunately, I'm not as well. Like, I've gone sober for a year and 4 months out of choice as well. And I did that because before I took a year and 4 months off, I was overdoing it a little bit. Um, I was at friends at the like I was living with friends at the moment, so it kind of comes with the environment where you're kind of just smoking for the sake of smoking, and then like a new friend shows up and we have to roll another joint, and it becomes a vicious cycle real quick. Smoking 5 joints a day every single day definitely was not what I wanted to be doing with my life. So now I've set new rules, set new intentions for me smoking. Not just smoking for the sake of smoking. It does sound good to me. Let's do this thing. Sick, friend. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm happy that you're on board with the information it is I want to share. Afrikaans. Wat wil jy hê ek in Afrikaans sê my ou? Huh? Ek kan vir jou enigiets sê, maar jy moet my vra om te sê. I feel you, man. I'm just asking because I smoked every day for 5 years, but I haven't smoked in 7 years now. Oh, homie, like, please ask me questions. I'm more than willing to answer your questions. Your question will never offend me, because if it does, it's a reflection of me, not of your question. So I do appreciate your question, and no, my answer is no. I do not want to be dependent on anything. And fortunately, as human beings, we aren't really dependent on something. Our physical body might be, but we need to do nothing. If you stop eating and stop drinking water and stop moving, you'll just return to the source of everything. So technically, you're not dependent on anything, because everything is external from the self. if that makes any sense. Some hippie talks already. I like it. I've not even started smoking yet. Maybe it's just the anticipation that's already getting me all thought provoking. Is that the right way to say it? I don't think so. Please correct me in the comments. Uh, but I hope it can provoke some thoughts. I'm already missing comments. Or afternoon. Hello, Bites. Technically, it is afternoon, but it's a good morning for you. So, thank you for joining me again, Alex. I hope you're well. I hope school and work isn't too hectic. And I hope your family as well, man. Ek is ook. Hey, ons het nog Afrikaanse mense in die chat. Draadspijker. I should have known, actually. Draadspijker is such an Afrikaans name. Well, it's a good analogy. Philosophical. I think we all have the capacity to be philosophers. Because in philosophy, your teacher is life. So all you have to do is be a good student, right? Listen, pay attention, see what the universe or yourself wants to teach you in every single moment. And know in your divinity that there's nothing that's wrong, nothing that's evil, because it is what you've chosen for yourself to experience. And it's in experience that we will become the full divine being that we are. There we go. Semi-jank, because it kind of folded over on itself when I licked it. But let's see if it holds together. We'll have to wait and see if it holds together. Same, I used to smoke a lot, daily, and overdoing it. I quit for about 7 years and recently started again. But only privately at night and no more than a few hits. Great, friend. I'm so happy that that is what you started to do. I think it's a better way to use it as well. I feel everything in life loses its magic if we abuse it and we overdo it. So, like, I'm happy that you're finding it. Like, do feel free to tell me, how have you been experiencing weed since you started smoking it like that instead of overdoing it? Because ever since I started implementing this 420 rule, I feel like it's been working better, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like I'm gaining more information, good information out of the experience than I used to. Thank you, on my way to my friend's house now. Yeah, it's Saturday for you. Like, now Saturday is only starting for you. So I'm happy you're going to a friend's place. Hope you're gonna have some chill sessions, play some games, watch some shows probably, have some good chats. Wish you a very, very, very good time with your friend, dude. I'm gonna have to stand up probably and get my shtick so I can stuff this thing properly. Good on you, man. Let it up. With weed, just use it as intended, as medicine, and as needed, as you'll be fine. I agree completely. And before I start smoking this, just excuse me for a second. Before I start smoking this, I'm going to set an intent for what I want from this experience as well. Something that I've been doing, something that Alex, or his name is Bites is Green, also actually tried, and he told me it has helped him significantly, or it made his experience better, in his words. So, smoke weed with intent, or do everything with the right intent, actually. Keep. Dang, I'm rolling. He's rolling a long boy. Yee. I usually try and fill these up because my Garrick is like really long as well. So, kind of takes up some space. Happy 420. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for joining me for my 420. I really appreciate having every single one of you. And since we have a much larger group, I just want to extend my greetings again. Indeed, greetings to you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful, beautiful day. And thank you so much for spending your time to spend it with me. Like it means more than you know, and I really appreciate it. Oh, sorry, missed it. What's your 420 rule? Basically, only smoking after 420. So I used to start like at 10 a.m. Like 10 a.m. was usually the time I was like, yo, okay, I'm not waking and baking now. Like I've already been awake for like 2 to 3 hours. It's okay to smoke now. And then when you start smoking at like 10 a.m., you smoke again at 12, and then again at 2, and then again at 4, and then again at 6, and then again at 8. And it wasn't productive, it wasn't efficient, it wasn't me respecting my plant medicine. So I changed. I set new intent for what it is I'm doing, and it's helped. It helps a ton. There we go. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you backing me up, friend. uh, the wind is a little bit calmer now again. Feels good. It was really hot today, like 37 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in America units, but it was quite hot. Quite hot. Now, fortunately, it's cooling down a little bit with what looks like rain clouds approaching. Also have my drip scarf nice and wet, so that also helps. Green Engineering Tree says, cheers from Texas. Cheers to you, friend from South Africa. Hope you're well in Texas. I hope your family is well. I hope you are employed and earning a living. I hope you're warm during this winter. I know it's winter where you are. Hope you're safe. I hope good things for you, friend. And for every single one of you watching right now, I hope these things for you as well. Only love and light for every single one of you. What time is it that where you are at? Right now it's like 24 minutes past 4. So technically it's already 4:20. So I'm in the clear to smoke this joint I'm holding. I'm going to try today myself. I just woke up. Where I am, I usually smoke all day. Try it, friend. Try it. I think it's like I'm not bashing smoking the whole day or every day, because I used to do it as well, and I think there is a time and a place for smoking like that, but I don't think it's okay to do it constantly or forever. But then again, in our beautiful universe of experience, there's no such thing as right and wrong, technically. So there has to be all of the experiences. The smoking weed all day and the not smoking weed ever in your life. Both of those are perfectly good. Good morning, my friend. I'm about to use the wonderful plant medicine to help release the pain in my back. You see, that's a good intent for smoking, because you're not smoking to get high. You're using it as medicine. And I believe 100% it is a medicine. It's helped me tremendously in my life. And if you have the right intent for it, it will help you in your life as well. And anything will help you in your life if you have the right intent for it. To be honest, people who use Fahrenheit piss me off. Well, I mean, it's a unit of measurement. I just don't understand it because I never learned it. Lamar, America. America units, so true though. I have no idea what 37 degrees Celsius. You have to put in the degrees, otherwise it doesn't work. It's going to be 41 degrees Celsius in Melbourne, Australia today. That is hectic, friend. Stay hydrated, stay out of the sun, have a fan going. Like, please, please, please keep yourself cool and take care of yourself. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Yep, I woke up with terrible back pain and it works wonders. I'm happy that it helps you. I'm really happy that it helps you. But I see we have a big group of friends here. So once again, Greetings unto you, holy. No. Indeed, greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be lighting this now. But before I do, I want to set an intent. I intend for smoking this today. Hello, Ela. My dog is saying hi. Come here. Come here. And there she goes again. So my intent for smoking this today is love. I want to love myself. I want to love all of you. I want to love the world that I'm living in. I want to love the wind. I want to love the rain. I want to love the trees and the bees buzzing and my wonderful little dog. So yeah, I'm smoking this to experience love in its fullest. Gotta think about lung health too. I am thinking about lung health, fortunately, friend. I'm not overdoing this, and I take care of myself health-wise or in other aspects of my life as well. I do want to live a healthy life, and I do want to stop smoking as well, because I do think smoking is bad, but I want to start vaporizing instead. I feel like a sneeze is coming on. I use CBD dominant strains to help with my daily anxiety, but I feel guilt because of the stigma of regular cannabis use. Homie, friend, my mate, why? Why feel like something that you're doing is wrong because of external factors? The world has no weight on your decision to treat yourself any way that you want to. The only thing that you can do for yourself is love yourself. Truly and divinely love yourself. And only in loving yourself will you stop caring what the world thinks. Will you stop feeling into what the world wants you to do, and you'll truly be able to live your truest life, to live the way that you're supposed to. I'm worried about lungs. You can just ingest edibles. No, friend. Like this will last me an hour, do like maybe an hour and a half. Edibles, I'm gonna be on that ride for 6 hours, and I want to be asleep by then. Thank you for the helpful award, Alex. I appreciate the extra time you've given us, friend. Thank you so much. Edibles hit me different. I don't like it. Edibles is technically a whole new compound. I think it's delta hydroxy 11 THC, something like that. Something 11. Basically, it's a different type of THC that is more powerful, and it has different effects on your brain. So it's literally a different experience to smoking. Don't worry about stigma if it helps you medically. Exactly, friend. Vape is great. Vape is great. Thank you for the energy you've given me. Word. I guess that's how you say it, right? I'm gonna light this again. And again, my intent for lighting this again is love. Love for you, love for myself, love for this beautiful unity we're all a part of. The Dynavap is another great vaporizer. No electronic components. How does that work, friend? No electronic components? Do you heat it up with your lighter then or something? How does that work? I'm really curious. Hello from Dallas, Texas, Wake and Bake. Hello, friend. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic Saturday. Hope you spend it relaxing. I hope you spend it treating yourself well. Hope you spend it doing stuff that you enjoy. Da, 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 da. Have you tried Delta 8 THC? No, I have not, but this is the second time I've heard of it. Yes, the Dyna Vape is one of the best in my opinion. Okay, I'm already sold. Thank you, friend. You're welcome. You're so welcome. I love Delta 8. Was just saying there is other alternatives. The plant is very diverse. Oh yeah, it has a whole range of cannabinoids. It's kind of it's kind of crazy actually how this plant and how different strains of the plant can have completely different effects because of their differing cannabinoid levels. It doesn't activate my anxiety the same way weed does. Okay. Why are you scared of anxiety though? I believe anxiety is yours, like it's your awareness of everything. Like you're becoming anxious because you're so aware of your environment, you're so aware of your own body, you're so aware of the things that you're thinking, you're so aware of people even considering looking at you for like a split second. Like you become ultra aware. So if you just lean into that and you try and enjoy the feeling of being aware, then I think the anxiety is actually a win. Hey friend, hope you had a good workout this morning. I did have quite a good workout, but I think I sprained my neck, dude. Yes. It's kind of stiff. My sister gave me a little bit of a massage, which really helped. I'm so thankful for that. But it's still a little bit wrecked. Glorious, my friend. You as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. You heat it up with a torch or a lighter, and it clicks when it's reached the vape temp. Also can be completely disassembled for cleaning. I need to remember this thing's name. Dynavape. So I'm gonna remember it by thinking of a dinosaur, but instead of it being an I and an O, it's gonna be a Y and an A. And then it's like a VAP, not a vape. Dynavap. Because, like just like the dinosaurs evaporated when the first meteor struck. Yeah, I'll remember. No way I'm forgetting now. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Please feel free to ask me a question. Feel free to give me a follow if you enjoy things like this. I'm streaming every single day for this entire year. I'll see if I'll stream every single day for my entire life or for the next 11 years, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. For now, I'm streaming every single day of 2021. At least that's my commitment. Do you have to try to be positive all the time, or does it come naturally to you? I feel like it's so easy to feel negativity a lot of the time. It definitely did not come naturally to me. I think I was actually a very negative person, and if you were to ask my parents or my old friends, they would also agree that I was a very negative person at my like teenage years. You know, didn't believe in anything, didn't believe there was a future, didn't believe in myself, didn't believe that I had anything to give the world that was of value, and that if I were to pass away today, in my mindset then, nobody would even care. And I kept repeating these thought patterns in my head, and it was very destructive, and it made me so sad. It just kind of like it was experience ruining. And then when I turned about 18, I I was on a lot of antidepressants as well during that time. Got off of them, started smoking bud, started exercising, started eating better, and these combination of things completely changed my life for the better. And realizing that who I am and the things I experience and how I treat myself is very dependent on the habits that I form. So I started not only habits but also patterns in your head, in your daily life. So I started forming new patterns, better patterns, and they helped me a lot in realizing that seeing the positivity in the world is what I actually want to do. It's what I'm capable of if I just do it. So I started doing it, and I've been actively doing it. It's not something that comes naturally, as you say. It's something you have to do, like most things in this life. Da, 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 da. I smoke to lessen my anxiety with mixed results. With different strains, weed makes it worse. Delta 8 allows me to acknowledge the hypercritical narrative isn't me. Yes. Yes. And that's the only thing you need to realize. Because in your head, there's the one that's talking, there's the one that's listening to the thing that's talking, and then there's the one that's aware that there's one that's listening and the one that's talking. Which one do you want to be, friend? OMG, I watch you in the morning before work. I hope it's good for you, friend. I hope the energy I bring is helpful. And I hope the energy I bring here is helpful as well. It's not quite as upbeat or high paced, but that's not what this is about. This is about us relaxing into this moment, into this experience, truly, truly being. Truly being. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Thank you, friend. I really appreciate the good comments, the love all of you are sharing with me as well. It makes me so happy. Whereabouts are you? I'm living in South Africa, friend. All the way down under. What were you reading today, friend? What did you take from the readings that helped your day? So, today I was reading Outliers and The Way of the Heart as well. But the thing I took away from Outliers, he was basically giving an example of how most plane crashes actually happen because of something that's called mediation. Yeah, mediation, where instead of saying something as it is, we kind of hint at it or like give suggestions instead of being direct with the thing that we want or the thing that we feel. And they basically go into explaining how with mediation, like for example, the pilot wants to land and it's not a good decision to land right now. So the co-pilot can say, make a 30-degree angle. That is no mediation whatsoever. It's a direct instruction towards that person. Then the second level could be, for example, I think you should, and then an instruction. So then it's a little bit more of a mediation before saying the thing that you want to say. And then it keeps going up to the point where like it has so many levels and you can keep extrapolating. It goes down to the level where you can say something like, even though the plane could crash, if it doesn't like turn 30 degrees to the right, if the co-pilot instead said that, in my opinion, or you know what, I really, no, I have to actually think about this now. If he says, instead of just turn 30 degrees right, what would the complete opposite of that be? You know, maybe, I'm not sure, a 30-degree angle change would be something to consider. That is like almost 100% mediation because you're almost dismissing yourself and then putting it up to them to try and extrapolate the information it is you're trying to give them. And the problem with that is instead of just being clear with the information you want to share, you're adding all of this extra baggage onto your sentence. And sometimes mediation is good. For example, if your boss needs to do something for you as a favor, you could tell your boss, I need this by Monday, and that would be received one way. Or you could be, I would really appreciate if you could have a look at this over the weekend. You see, there's a little bit of mediation in the second way I said it, but that mediation is necessary because it's a different environment. But mediation is something that we almost do instinctively and naturally. So we need to be aware of that and say the things we need to say sometimes, if that makes any sense. At least that's the lesson I took from it. Da, 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 da. Good day, my guy. Thank you, the cool toad. I appreciate your love, friend. I like the way you express that about your inner narrative. Thanks for sharing. You're so welcome, friend. Oh man, it looks awesome. Also, your shirt is dope. Thank you, friend. I haven't actually paid attention. Is there fishes on it? I'm not sure. Maybe feathers, I guess. When you were dancing last night, so great. But it was morning for you. Hope your day has been nice. It's been a really nice day, friend. Now it's not morning anymore, obviously. It's morning for you now, probably. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Like, at least you saw the way I started my day, and now you see me at the end of my day as you start your day, which is kind of trippy, but I mean, time zones. I live in the future. Ah. Did you get to work with Blender today, and did you get to write a little, like you mentioned in your morning stream? Yes, I did get to write a little bit, but no Blender today. I took a little bit of an off day. The wind is picking up a little bit. Hopefully rain comes soon. But not too soon. But soon. uh, hey Yen, are you meditating or just chilling and chatting? Well, technically I'm doing all three of those. You can meditate while being active, because I believe meditation is becoming so aware of your present moment that you are the present moment, right? Am I just talking nonsense? Seems like a really cool vibe. Thank you, friend. Thank you for joining me as well. Do you think we should stop mediating? I think that might be what you're talking about. What do you do for work? Ah, I want to become. No, 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 no. Right now, I am working towards becoming a 3D artist, content creator, an entrepreneur, and philosopher. Yeah, that's what I do for work, friend. How do you love yourself when smoking a cigarette? I'm not smoking a cigarette. I'm smoking a joint. That's where you go wrong. You see, Mr. What is it? Boa Christ? He knows. He knows. Nature cigarettes, yes. And to answer your question, even if you want to say something about this, me smoking bud, this is bud that was homegrown. So I saw these plants become what they are now. No chemicals, no tar, nothing bad's going into my lungs, or nothing is going into my lungs that I don't know exactly where it's from. And there's very few things in our lives that we put into our bodies that we know where it's from. I hate working for a guy who acts like Beavis and Butthead. I can't stand him. I'm sorry that you have to deal with that, friend. Guys like that are absolute. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything negative about him, because there's a reason he is the way he is, probably, and all we can really do is extend our love to him and be willing to show him the way of love instead of fear. Watch this video. If I click on that link, the stream drops instantly. So maybe if I remember, I'll watch it afterwards. Yeah, meditating. You see, he's agreeing. Dang, I quit smoking pot. Today is day 4 sober, and I'm kind of proud of it. Well done, friend. That's amazing. I think setting goals for yourself and working towards achieving them is the most healthy thing we can do for ourselves. I love it. What's your philosophy on the world right now? Like there's a bunch of answers that pops into my head. What I can say is that I think the world is busy with a energy shift, with a transformation, with a change. That is something that I am definitely witnessing actively. But I also think that each one of us are a part of something divine, and because we're a part of that something divine, we have the same capacity to create, like the divine, to be divine. And to create is to be divine, and to love is to be divine. So I think we have the capacity to change this world for the better. And I think the reason all of the bad stuff is happening is because humanity is waking up. And there's some force that's trying to keep humanity sleeping. So, like, I think together, all of us joining each other in conversations like this, in moments like this, like, there's a reason we're all here. Absolutely, unequivocally, undeniably, every single decision we've ever made in our entire lives has led us to this exact point in time and space. That's a profound thing. It's very profound, and there's a reason for it. And I think we, each and every one of us that's here right now, has the capacity to change the world, to live in a way that people people will know. Like, you should live a life so profound and so divine that even if people wanted to spread rumors about you and talk bad about you behind your back, people would not believe them. And that's quite a feat to achieve, but I think that's what we're capable of. Da, 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 da. Do you have a garden? Any peppers? Yes. We have some chilies, we have some gourds, we have some tomatoes, some strawberries, some cabbages, some spinach. Do have a garden. You look like you got a green thumb. I do, actually, friend. I love growing things. His philosophy is getting high and being useless. Yes, exactly. Because I need to do nothing. And as soon as you realize that fundamental fact, you will be empowered to do everything. Square, why do you say that? Relax, friend. The things we say as human beings is only a reflection of ourselves, never a reflection of the other person. The world is evolving into something even bigger and beautiful. We're all here for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Yes, I agree completely. Are you from California, streamer? No, I'm from South Africa, actually. Well said, brother. Thank you, friend. South Africa. Yes, yes, yes. Streamer from South Africa. Yeah. Wow. So where he at now? I'm currently in South Africa. I've been living here for quite a while. Took a little bit of a break and then came back again. Oh my goodness, he's so cool. You're so cool for saying that, friend. Thank you. You're making me blush. I'll smoke to that. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, friends. I really appreciate all the love you're sharing. Show us your scenery. There you go. I'll show you a little bit more maybe at the end of the stream if I remember. Or if you remind me again, I should say that rather. Then I'll give you a little bit of a pan shot. How does that sound? You gonna stick around for that? For the pan shots? Remind me before the stream ends, because I might forget. I might get into too many tangents. Sending love from NJ. I have no idea. New Jersey? Maybe? I think it's New Jersey. Hey, Doge. Show Show us some of what you're seeing there. I'll show you some, friend. I'll show you some. Subscribe or follow this little Reddit channel I have, and then I'll show you as much of South Africa as I can throughout the year, actually. Da, 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 da. Sending love to everyone here from PA, Pennsylvania, I guess. Thank you so much, Prestigious Match. I appreciate that, friend. I'm stuck up I'm stuck on the States. You're stuck in the States? The States is a good place to be, friend. There's a lot of opportunity there as well. Just ran out of weed, bummer. I'm sorry, homie. That is that is really a bummer. It's okay though. You don't need anything. Technically, nothing. Not even food and water, because you're still going to be after your body perishes. So, think about that. Just chill, dude. Sounds cool, man. Yeah, I'll stick around. Hey, Thor. Possibly discounted. Actually, marked up, friend. Just because Thor is popular and has made a lot of money, he's a lot older than I am. So who knows? Maybe by the time I'm I think he's like 30 or something, maybe like 32. By the time I'm 32, that's in 12 years. No, 10 years. 10 years, I can make a lot of money. I'll be I'll be marked up Thor. Yeah, 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 yeah. Original, it'll be okay. I've been out for 4 days. New Jersey hype. I hope you enjoy New Jersey, friend.
Weet je wat je iedere park ziet?
Nee,
Metro Park.
nee.
Side.
Ik weet niet. Jammer. My sister just asked me if I know where the hydrogen peroxide is. I think she's doctoring one of her hedgehogs.
Die barbecue saakte heeldag gedaan op sy potjies soos banasie. En toe was hy gelerig. En toe kom nog stukkies uit.
Okay. Ik hoop hij wordt beter, zus.
So nou probeer dat ek nie ons kan.
Ik hoop hij wordt beter.
Maar kyk die gesig hier wel.
So,
Sy voetjie bly nog, so dis die tissue.
look at the little guy.
His feet is still bleeding, so that's the
She's
tissue.
trying to doctor him. He got hurt. Isn't he cute? Monkey says so. Eva is very curious as well. He's a foofies. I may leave it there. Hello from England. Hello to you as well, Broken Rabbit. Just cracked a morning brew here in Wisconsin. Finally a day off. Good work with the garden. I hope you have a good one, friend. I hope you have a very relaxing Saturday. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're gonna be absolutely blissful. Where are the dogs, friend? Actually, just came before I even read your comment. Where in South Africa? Mpumalanga, South Africa. Thank you for the silver award, friend, and the extra time you've given us. I was just wondering, do you get any racism your way? Not so much, actually. Maybe a little bit in China, but in my country, not so much. I was just only opportunities in the States are for the rich people. That's not true, friend. We all have opportunities. We just have to build on the skills that we have so that we can utilize the opportunities. Almost drank out of my cup. You see, you have water. You have your own water, huh? Yeah, so what I was saying, you just have to build your skills and prepare so that when the opportunity arises, you're ready. No matter what, I always have bad stuff happening to me. Bad stuff happens to me as well, friend. I've had a bunch of bad stuff happen to me. Bad stuff happens to all of us. We just have to still be good people when bad stuff happens. Thank you for the silver award and the extra time as well, Frogger. I appreciate it, friend. Just bought a used car that needs 600 and work done, and my boss sucks. It's kind of hectic. I hope the car is like fully functional after the 600. I believe it will be. I hope for your sake that it will be. And you're gonna make the money, friend. You just have to be patient. I haven't made a cent in like a couple of months now, which has really given me a lot of time to self-reflect and to realize that my worth is not determined by the amount of money I earn. And ever since that realization is, it's brought a lot of calm over my life. I hope everyone that comes across Meltmore starts saying friend more often. Maybe it'll begin spreading positivity. I hope so as well, friend. Like that is, yo, that would be the best thing ever. If people start calling each other friend again. So, hey man, hey you, hey dude. I know I say dude as well sometimes, but calling each other a friend means that you're acknowledging, fully acknowledging that me and you are equals. We're walking side by side as friends, not as subordinates, not as differing in any way, because when you're a friend of someone and you're true friends with someone, there's no more boundaries that separates you. No race, no color, well, no race, no gender, no ethnicity, no religion. When you're friends, you're truly together with each other and you truly understand each other and you're truly happy to be in each other's presence. So that's why I call all of you friends. I want to see the hedgehog. I want one. If you come all the way over here, I'll give you one friend. We have a few of them. One of our females had babies, so we have like 5 little ones. It takes time to have everything fall into place, have faith, and do good for others. All good things will happen to you. Yes, I agree as well, friend. And fortunately, I believe it completely. So I'm not rushed. I have nowhere to be. Literally, I'm still gonna be on this planet Earth in 100 years. So we should realize that this is a very important Mother Earth that we have and savor her and try and save her. Can we see the dog? I think you saw the dog for a bit, but she's elsewhere. Da ta da ta. Yes, I agree. I wish I had your outlook on life. I'm trying to be a better person. Follow the streams. I mean, I'm talking every single day about being the best person, being the best people that we can be. So I hope to teach myself that lesson, and I hope to teach all of you that lesson as well. Learn it together, you know. You sound South African. I am South African, in fact. That might explain it. There's no such thing as bad stuff, there's just stuff. Bad is a perspective that we put on it. Yes, I agree completely. Because in the mind of God, nothing is imperfect. So, in that sense, everything is perfect, even in its imperfection. So, it's nothing about being bad, it's only about how you see it. Well, we're almost finished with the stream. Wait, before I stand up. Today's lesson is to love yourself, to love people around you, and to love the things that we have fully and truly. I'll show you some scenery to finish it off with. Might be a bunch of wind noise as well, but it do be like that. Look at them clouds. Yeah. Goodbye, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see all of you tomorrow.